Is this the part where we say hi to the video posting website? Yes. This is where we say, wait, I'm gonna look in the camera, but it's gonna be weird. Because people have been like, why don't you look in the camera for YouTube? Hi, YouTube. Anyway. Okay, so this was another IHOP quick tournament. This time I didn't win all my games, unfortunately. I was winning all my games, but I made a kind of a weird decision against Daniel, even though I was just better the whole game, as usual. But okay, this first game I played really well. Let me pull up the what is it called? The graph. Oh, I was gonna make you guess my average centipalm loss, but it showed. But yeah, look at that. Look at that shit. Pretty good. Okay. So I played this man last week, or not last week, like 2 weeks ago. And it was the same opening. Ooh, thanks for the 5 gift subs. Gelato? House of Pancakes. Wow. IHOP is in the chat. Thank you. That's very pog. I saw the game. Yeah. Well, okay, so the opening is the same as last time. And he played this weird D6 move last time. And I didn't really know what to do against it. But then I looked at it, and this time I knew, and I made a correction, and I played A4. Last time I played him, I played C3, and it's fine. It's just A4 is really taking advantage of what he's been doing. So I remembered that, and I corrected. Okay, play A4. And he played kind of a weird move. I assume he doesn't know any theory. He's just trying to play, because he takes on A4. And taking on A4, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense, does it? Because, okay, I take with the bishop, and then, like, this is like a forever pin almost. And I'm pretty much, when he took here, I started thinking, okay, the way I'm gonna win this game is by doubling the rooks on the A file and taking this pawn. That's about it. Is this one of those YouTube OTB reviews videos live I've been watching? But like live? I think I read that wrong, but yes, hello Tagbon. Sometimes I don't see that Tagbon's even in here because it's like the same length as Odali. It's like a slightly different purple, but it's like the same badges usually. Anyway. Yeah, so this is great. Just have space and a bishop and a pin. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. This sucks. So I'm already like plus 1.5. D7, you know, what else? I castle, and he plays knight d4, and I thought for a little while here, and I wasn't sure if I wanted to take or do something else. I think taking is probably what I should do. I didn't end up doing this, and my reasoning was, it's like, okay, this is probably good for me, but I didn't want to improve this bishop at all, and I kind of wanted to keep the position closed so I could just attack over here, and his pieces just won't be able to get over there in time, was my thought process. So I took on d7, which is fine, and then I played c3. So maybe my plan should be to take and maybe f4 at some point, but I mean, queen e2 is just good right now. I don't think he can even defend this to push it or something. But I don't know. It was just sort of a quick decision where I was like, I don't know, I'll just keep pieces on the board because he has less space. Or I'm forcing him to trade. It was quick chess. I don't remember my thought process that well. Okay, I played c3. He took. Yeah, now my plan is becoming more clear. I'm gonna play here. If I can, I would like to lock up the center and just like paralyze his pieces and then just play on the queen side. That was what I wanted to do, which I think makes sense. Okay, he develops a horse, of course. I play d4, and then he plays queen g4, and he wants to trade the queens. And I don't really have a choice about it because even if I wanted to keep queens on the board, I mean, I'm just gonna hang a pawn. So, and I can't, just to show, I can't do this because my queen's hanging. So, okay, I took, and then I played f3 because I kind of wanted to do that anyway. So the knight will have to retreat, and now my bishop comes to e3 without a knight ever being annoying over here. And then I want to play d5, and I want to do this. Pretty simple. Okay, play bishop e3. Again, plan is clear. I'm not sure what he's supposed to do here. I think he should probably take, just because if I get this in, it's kind of hopeless. but he didn't do that. He just developed a piece, and I develop a piece. I think the reason it's saying inaccurate every move is maybe I'm supposed to be playing d5 or d takes e5. So I should be taking here like every move. I mean, yeah, okay. Like I was thinking I don't want to let him out of the prison, but where is it gonna go? Here? It's just a big pawn, big stupid pawn. So yeah, in retrospect, this would have been better because the bishop has no prospects on this diagonal anyway. Okay, helpful. All right, bishop e7, knight d2, and I'm just getting out of the way for my rooks. You know what I mean? Better? What did I say, tag pawn? Oh, you made yourself blue. Okay. I wasn't complaining, but yeah, it's probably... There's still a lot of blue names in chat, but it works. Okay, and now I finally get to play d5. And, you know, this is probably a pretty bad move, because I just take, and I put the knight here. So he probably didn't even consider this. I don't think he really should. I think, maybe like he could try some h6 bishop g5 idea. It's very slow though. I don't think it'll make a difference because he still can't defend the pawn. He's already lost. It's just hard to find moves. Okay, so he castles, and now I am just continuing the plan. My moves were very straightforward. Okay, rook b8, b4, and now I go here. And I think I underestimated his defense. I mean, it's not really. It's not even really a good defense. It's probably better to just move my rook like here. I think rook a2 is good, and then just going on with this because he can't do this. The only ways he's gonna be able to defend this pawn are knight b8 or I don't even know. He can't push because I still go here, and he can't take because this is pinned. What I did was okay as well. And then here, black has like two ways of defending the a pawn. Neither of them are very good. I think he just has to give up on all that. But one of them is okay. One of them's kind of goofy. So what happens if he plays like knight b6? And the idea would be when I push here, you know, he's defending his rook. What happens there? Kind of a simple tactic, but just for the chat participation. Unless everybody went to sleep. Sleeping. Okay. Yes, b5, I'd take bishop b6, and I'm defending my rook. There you go. See, we got a new viewer helping. So yes, that's why knight b6 does not help. What is the other way black can try and defend and not lose a pawn? It's what he did. I know it was very easy, so most of the chat, it's not beneficial, but I mean, it could be beneficial for somebody. Sacrifice the knight. Why would we give up a knight to try and not lose a pawn, is my question to you. Knight b8 is like knight a8, but lame. Yeah, well, if he has to play knight b8, that's not ideal, is it? So he played bishop d8, and his idea is to play c5 and just kick the rook back, and then also cut out the bishop, right? But this is not an actual threat. I simply play knight c4, and after c5... Oh wait, no, I played here first. What? What did I play? Oh yeah, I played b5 first. Okay, sorry, it's been like a week since it's been a long time since I played this game, so I kind of forgot what happened. Okay, yeah, I'm threatening to just take this pawn, so he has to defend it first. Now he's sort of technically threatening to play c5, but okay, now I play knight c4, and then when he plays c5, I just ignore it. I just take. And when he takes my rook, neither of his pieces can move. This is the worst chess position in history for black. He can't move. The knight is blockading this pawn, so the rook can never come out. The bishop is guarding this square. The knight can't go this way, so the rook can't ever escape this way. And the knight is, you know, also being blocked by this pawn. So that was pretty cool. And, you know, this is so bad, he kind of, you know, he just takes this. And after that, I just bring king in. And I take pawn. And then I win. See, he sacrificed the knight. Yeah, but, like, he didn't have to. He could have... well, I don't know. He was just losing. There's nothing really to say. I just slowly strangled him, so it was very unlucky for him. But anyway, that was nice. I made an improvement in the opening, and it was a much easier game, because the other game, the chart was just, like, that was the game with, like, 5 different blunders. What if he didn't take the pawn and remain stuck? Well, then he would be down a rook and a knight, pretty much. Is the gist of it. What does he do? I'm up 2 pieces. That's the point. I mean, he has to bring king in. And then I could bring my king in, or I might even just be able to do this and take this pawn. Although I don't like that. I'd like to let him wallow in his own filth for a little longer. This could be the plan. I mean, there's a lot of stuff I could do. I could do this. So, okay. That was my best game, but it was also the one against the lowest rated player, so it doesn't mean as much. Okay.